One Piece episode 1071 is out, and Gear 5 has been shown. The sun god Nika has risen. And I just wanted to make a quick video because this Gear 5 for me in the manga is what started this channel. As you can see, I took from the manga when Luffy said this is his peak, and in the One Piece YouTube community, everyone started saying this is peak fiction, this is peak fiction. Peak fiction became something of a norm when speaking about any type of fiction or any type of anime, especially ones that are great. And I wanted to highlight that because Gear 5 also changed my life and made me realize I want to be a part of the peak of fiction. My whole life, I've loved fiction. My first loves were cartoons like Ed, Edd and Eddy, Rurouni Kenshin, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, peak. And when I had Gear 5 happen to me, it sparked a childhood love and passion I've had for anime since I was a kid, hoping to be able to create an anime or just work in that space to be a part of peak fiction. So I created this channel so that I can stop dreaming about it and just start discussing it and hopefully achieve my dreams in the future. So Gear 5 from One Piece to the manga changed my life. I don't want to make it too deep, or I'm not trying to make it crazy because this is a manga, but after watching something for most of my life, I'm 28 going on 29 at the time of this recording, and One Piece has been out for 23 years, been in America for probably 20 years, about 20, maybe 26 years, I don't know. I think One Piece has been out for 26 years, been out in America for 23 years. I can't remember the math exactly, but I know I've been watching it since at least middle school. So it's been a part of my life for a good bit. And when we had the switch of the Gumu Gumu no fruit to the sun god Nika, I just felt like it was so well done, so well hidden, but actually hinted at, that I fell in love and I started writing down reviews. So, understandably, I was so excited for the episode of Gear 5 to come out. And honestly, sadly, I'm a bit disappointed. I love so much of the animation. The animation's smooth, it's poppy, it's cartoony, it jumps around, it's dynamic. However, I can't lie that I was hurt that I saw a loop of the same animation like 3 or 4 times. It really kind of killed how excited I was when the Gear 5 transformation finally starts moving and starts grabbing Kaido and they're interacting. That ending, that last 8 minutes of the arc, amazing. I loved the part with Hiyori and Orochi. That was the first video I actually created, was Hiyori's involvement in this arc and how much I loved her involvement and how much she really led herself and the Scabbards to victory over Orochi. I love this part because this is when we meet the climax of her and the Kozukis against Orochi. But Gear 5, just for a whole episode, bouncing around doing the same animation, a bit disappointing. Now, because the animation was so beautiful, especially once it started interacting with Kaido, and even the loop was amazing. I have to give the episode like a 6 or 7, and this is because my expectations, I told you at the beginning of this, was so high, it didn't meet my expectations. I know the Gear 5 is going to get better because there's so many impactful moments from Gear 5 in the manga that still need to be animated. I also know that they went motherfucking crazy on that Zoro fight against King. I felt like that was the whole budget when I was watching that episode. First off, I still think that is the greatest episode of all of anime I've ever seen animated. I could be wrong. Other people's opinion. But me personally, that Zoro episode was start to finish the best episode of animation I've ever seen. And I was like, man, if this is this, what is Gear 5 gonna be? compared to that, I think it's a little disappointing. However, that was the final moments of Zoro versus King. So, most likely the final moments of Luffy against Kaido will be wild, and we're there. But maybe these next few episodes, we're going to line them up, and it's going to be it's probably going to be the greatest animation, the greatest animated episodes in One Piece history, we hope. But as a first episode to start that, I hope this is just the start of peak. Because right now, the anime didn't hit peak.